Being able to count out loud when you're playing is a huge benefit. You always know where you are, not only just within a song, but also within a bar. So you know exactly. So if you need to put a note somewhere or a chord somewhere or change a chord somewhere, you know exactly where you need to do it, as you know exactly where you are in the song all times. Best analogy would be like, it's like having an old school map or Google Maps. If you're counting is essentially like that blue dot in Google Maps, so you know exactly where you are all the time, so you can never actually get lost. Well, I have gotten lost in Google Maps before. I'm sure everyone has. So for this exercise, we're just going to play each bar twice. I have a good few rhythms for you here. They're going to show up on screen. Make sure you're counting out loud as you play along. It's very important that your counting is strong. You want to play along to your counting. So if your counting's good and strong, you'll be very confident to put your notes and your rhythms right on top of those beats. So we're just going to be using quarter notes and eighth notes. Remember, our strumming hand is always moving. So quarter notes, we're strumming down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and eighth notes down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So the hand is always moving. So for a quarter note, you strum down and you skip past the up. And then for eighth notes, you're going to strum both movements, splitting the beat in half. Remember, strum with your wrist. Do not drag the pick through the strings. Just skim over the strings. It sounds much better. And on your upstrokes, you only need to hit 2 or 3 strings on your upstrokes. It's what all the pros do anyway. I have a drum track that we can play along to here as well. 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and next one. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And 1, and 2, 3, and 4. 1, and 2, 3, and 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And 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 1, and 2, 3, and 4. And 1, and 2, and 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 3, and 4. And 1. Also, you'll notice that I was always counting 8 notes, even when I wasn't playing them. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And it really helps you get used to moving your hand all the time. If you can nod your head and tap your foot as well, it's going to be a huge help, because when you think about it, everything starts moving together. Every time you nod your head down on the beat, your hand goes down. And every time you come up, the head goes up. Same with the foot. So all together, head and foot and hand goes down, head and foot and hand comes up. So you get into this whole thing where your body now becomes your metronome and your timing will be spot on.